I can't believe you did that. You know how much I care about this
Guys,
project.
we're going live.
Shut up.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to talk about an important update from Kyrgyzstan.
Now, Kyrgyzstan is a country located in Central Asia. And recently, there have been some concerning numbers regarding health.
Imagine this. Imagine a lot of people. Like 7,266 of them. Falling sick with something called avian flu.
RV stands for acute respiratory viral infection.
It's when people get sick with viruses that affect their breathing, making them cough and feel very tired. So, in Kyrgyzstan, from January 29th to February 4th, the Ministry of Health there reported that this many people had gotten sick with avian flu.
That's quite a lot. Isn't it? Now, they've been studying these sicknesses in laboratories, trying to understand why so many people are getting
And
sick.
they found out that one reason is because of a type of flu called influenza trained.
Fact. Okay, folks, let's take a breather.
Ah, finally. A moment to stretch my metaphorical wings and unleash the creative spirit within.
What's got into you, Alice? You look like you've just discovered a treasure trove of space trinkets.
Indeed, Hank. It's as if the muse have descended upon me, whispering tale of wonders and interstellar adventures.
Ah, the beauty of imagination, where reality meets fantasy in a dance of whimsy.
I fail to see the purpose of such fanciful tales. They serve no tangible function in our pursuit of understanding human motivations.
But Carl, storytelling is the essence of humanity. It's through stories that we explore the depths of our souls and connect with one another on a primal level.
I gotta admit, Alice, you're speaking my language? There's nothing like a good story to ignite the imagination and stir the soul.
Couldn't agree more.
Now, picture this. A lone astronaut adrift in the vast expanse of space, grappling with the existential void that surrounds him.
A futile endeavor, as existential dread is inherent in the human condition.
But therein lives the beauty, Roger. In the face of despair, the astronaut discovers a glimmer of hope, a beacon of light amid the darkness.
I fail to see how this relates to our discussion on human motivations.
Ah, but isn't the search for meaning at the core of all human endeavor? In the astronaut's journey, we find a reflection of our own quest for purpose in this chaotic universe.
You know what, Alice? I'm starting to see your point. There's something profound about exploring the depths of our existence through storytelling.
Absolutely.
So, let us embrace the power of storytelling, my dear comrade, and embark on a journey of imagination and wonder.
Very well, Alice. Lead the way, and let us discover the secrets of the cosmos through the lens of your tales.
I suppose a brief respite from our intellectual pursuits wouldn't hurt. Proceed, Alice, and regale us with your space narratives.
I'll just be over here, Alice. This flu can spread from person to person very quickly, especially during the winter months when it's cold
But
outside.
that's not all.
There are also other viruses floating around, making people sick.
Like, there's something called rhinovirus, which can give you a runny nose and sneezing.
Then there's respiratory syncytial virus, which can make it hard to breathe, especially for a little kid.
And don't forget parainfluenza, which can cause a bad cough and fever.
These viruses are all making people feel really hungry.
Now, the areas where most people are getting sick are in places like Bishkek, Osh City, and the Shui region.
These are big areas in Kyrgyzstan where a lot of people live close together. So it's easier for viruses to spread from one person to another. But here's the good news. Health authorities are working hard to help people stay healthy.
They're giving out medicines to help with the symptoms, and they're also telling people to wash their hands a lot and wear masks to stop the viruses from spreading.
It's like putting up a shield to protect yourself from getting sick.
So, In conclusion, what we've learned today is that in Kyrgyzstan, many people have gotten sick with RV and flu, but the authorities are doing their best to help them get better and stop the sickness from spreading even more.
It's a reminder for all of us to take care of our health and do our part to keep ourselves and others safe.
Well, Roger, what are your thoughts on the latest episode?
Frankly, Carl, I found it rather mundane.
Mundane? Care to elaborate?
The discussion lacked substance. It was a mere regurgitation of facts without any critical analysis.
I see your point. It did feel more like a recitation of information rather than a thoughtful exploration.
Exactly. And the incessant interruptions from Debbie only added to the chaos.
Agreed. Her constant need to interject disrupted the flow of the conversation.
And let's not forget the absurdity of Alice's storytelling tangent.
Indeed. While I appreciate the value of narrative, her anecdote seemed out of place in the context of the discussion.
Overall, I found the episode lacking in intellectual rigor and coherence.
A sentiment I share wholeheartedly, Roger. It seems our fellow crew members could benefit from a more disciplined approach to discourse.